At this time, we're preparing to do a sewer inspection of a waste line. We have a clean out access here. We have our monitor and our DVD burner here to inspect this line. There's been a repetitive situation here. We're going to view it, locate it, mark it, and see what we have down here. So we're waiting for a disc to format in our DVD burner. We're going to hook the camera reel up in a moment and then proceed on. You get off here. As we do an inspection, our disc will have a date stamp and a footage stamp, and as we proceed through the inspection, you will see the footage move as we go. If you look right to here, and then as we get to an issue, we'll be able to identify them. The spider web right there. We're at 123 Main Street, 123 Main Street. We're working from a 3-inch ABS cleanout on the exterior of the house on the north side of the home, and we're going to proceed through. We're in an ABS pipe. We're getting ready to make a little bit of a right-hand turn. We're either going through a 45-degree angle, and here we have a fixture above us. Could be a toilet. We're going to have the homeowner flush the toilet here, and just to confirm that. As we come to a fitting, we'll sometimes run water in it to try to identify what fitting it is and where we are. In certain instances, we'll also use dye tabs to color the water so that we can identify it, especially with multiple units. In this situation, we're just doing a single family residence, so we can isolate what we're running and where we're running it. We're an ABS pipe, which is a black plastic. Okay, we're in an ABS pipe, which is a black plastic, usually a true inside dimension of the pipe, smooth, slick surface, relatively few issues with the ABS pipe. Again, we're at another fitting here. We're going, the sewer line is running towards an alley easement here in this neighborhood, so we know that we're running out to the rear of the house. As you see, it's a nice, clean, smooth surface, and we're not coming into any resistance or any obstacles in the way. Camera's made to view the full 360 of the pipe. We're at another fitting here. We're going to have the homeowner flush the rear toilet. As we're coming to this fitting, we see this fitting coming in at 1 o'clock. It's a secondary toilet in the home. You see the water hitting in and going out. The fittings that come into the main line can come in from basically from 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Sometimes they're vertical to horizontal. Sometimes they come in perpendicular to this main line here. The situation, you see the white there, that's usually soap residual from the bathroom here, bathtub, shower, conditioner, things like that. And here's a secondary line. This is still in that bathroom area of the rear bathroom here, so we either have a lavatory sink here feeding into that. We see we have another line here coming in at 11 o'clock on the screen. This is coming from the far left of the home. This could be a kitchen or laundry. Another fitting right here. The way that we identify the fittings is we see the joint here, we see the circular ring, and then as we go just a short distance, we see the second part of the ring. You can have issues where pipes are abutting each other, but this is a fitting because you see straight up vertical. We have a vertical to horizontal drop right here. Now we're changing from one material to another. We're going from ABS into the cast iron here. Oh no. As we've come out of the ABS pipe into the cast iron pipe, we see a fitting here in front of us, and we also see a check water valve. What this flapper valve does is that allows water to go forward, but if there's an issue beyond this point in a municipality or a secondary line of whomever, it does not allow the water to come back. Normally these are used in homes or places that the homes are low-lying, lower than a manhole upstream, or bottom of some large hills, stuff like that, so that the lines of gravity flow line, but it allows the water to flow out. But if there's an issue beyond this point, it'll shut so the water cannot come back and flood the home. What we're going to do now is we're going to locate this line, locate this fitting. There's a transmitter in the camera head that puts out a radio frequency, which will allow us to, on the ground, locate where we are, how deep we are, and other factors like that. So at this time, we're going to pause. We're going to activate the transmitter. And go from there. Okay, we've activated the transmitter for where the camera is. We're going to locate exactly where we are. We have a receiver here that will be able to give us depth and location, and we're going to go locate it. We'll activate the transmitter. It's already activated. We're going to turn this on and go from there. We have a good idea where we are just by distance, by the footage, but as we go, we're going to try to find exactly where we are. Okay, we've activated the transmitter. We're going to attempt to locate it. As we come around the home, we see that there is a meter box here. We're not for sure that we're there. I don't believe we are. What we're going to do is we're picking up a radio frequency, so we're going to locate get some marks here, put some tags down, identify where we are. The check valve in question is actually right here, and at this point we're at a depth of 2 feet 25 inches at this point here. So we'll put a mark here so that we know where we are. And again, at this point we're 25 inches, and this is still heading out. The check valve actually should be exposed and accessible. In this case, unfortunately, it's not. That'll be up for the homeowner to decide if they want to continue to do something like that. Okay, at this time we located the check valve that we see on the screen in front of us now. We're going to deactivate the transmitter, and then we're going to proceed on through to see what the rest of the pipe looks like, so we can determine what the situation was beyond this point. We're going to deactivate the transmitter, and we're going to continue through. Again, we're going from ABS into cast iron here. And actually we're coming back into ABS, and we do have a fitting right here, as we can see here. Okay, we've gone through the cast iron pipe. Now we're back into the plastic, the ABS. As we can see, we have a fitting here, so we have a clean out that's beyond that point. You can see these joints right here. We're going to push through. This will determine what was causing our issue, hopefully. We're still in plastic, ABS. Okay, now we actually have another clean out in the rear of the property. Now we transition from an ABS pipe into a clay pipe. As we go through the clay pipe, you can actually see a root intrusion here. The roots are growing in at this joint. You can see the joint right at the bottom of the pipe, and it's rolling up. The joints are growing in at about 9 o'clock on the screen. We'll push past that point, and then we're starting to go diagonal here. We're dropping down. And then we're sweeping into the city main. The city main's there is running from the north to the south. It's going from right to left on the screen. You can see the water flow. You can see the current there. We're going to pull back. We're going to locate, one, the root intrusion, and then secondly, there's the secondary cleanup that's out there. Again, you can see we've gone from horizontal to a diagonal vertical drop. So we're going to activate the transmitter and locate these roots. Okay, we've pushed the camera out here. We're in the horizontal in the clay pipe. We're going to try to locate where our roots are. We have one of our signals here. We actually have picked up the single inside the yard already, so we know that we're in this area here. We're going to push back here, and we have the roots growing in the pipe at this point right here in the exterior of the house. At this point, we're approximately 3.5 feet deep, 42 to 43 inches deep, and this is where the roots are, so we'll locate and mark it. At this point is where the roots are going into the clay pipe, and this is what's been causing the occurrence of stoppages here.